What is the UI thread in Python GUI event handling? Imagine trying to click a button or type on your keyboard, and suddenly the screen freezes. It's frustrating, right? Well, that's often caused by how the program handles its tasks behind the scenes. Today, we're going to uncover what the UI thread is in Python graphical user interface event handling and why it matters for making your applications smooth and responsive. In Python desktop applications built with frameworks like Tk, PyQt, or wxPython, the UI thread is the main thread that runs the graphical interface. It is responsible for drawing windows, updating widgets, and processing all user actions like mouse clicks or key presses. Think of it as the heart of your application's visual side, constantly listening for events and responding to them. This main thread runs an event loop, which is a continuous cycle that waits for user actions or system messages. When you click a button or resize a window, the event loop catches these actions and sends them to the appropriate functions or handlers. Because of this, the UI thread must stay active and responsive at all times to keep the interface working smoothly. Here's the catch. If you run a long or blocking task directly in the UI thread, it can cause the interface to freeze. For example, if you have a function that takes several seconds to complete and you call it directly from a button press, your application might become unresponsive. That's because the event loop is busy with that task and can't process other events like clicks or redraws. To prevent this, developers often run time-consuming tasks in separate worker threads. These threads handle heavy work without blocking the main thread. But since all GUI updates must happen in the UI thread, communication between worker threads and the main thread needs to be done carefully. This is usually done with thread-safe mechanisms like signals, events, or message passing. For example, in PyQt, long tasks are run in QThread instances. When they finish, they send signals back to the main thread, which then updates the interface. In Tk, you can use the after method to schedule small chunks of work or check for results from background threads, keeping the interface responsive. In summary, the UI thread is the main thread that runs your application's graphical interface and handles all user interactions. It must stay free to process events, so long tasks should be offloaded to other threads or broken into smaller steps. All updates to the GUI should happen in the UI thread to avoid errors or crashes. Managing this balance between the main thread and background threads is key to creating applications that feel snappy and responsive. Understanding how the UI thread works helps you build better Python desktop applications that users will enjoy using every day.